These simple, delicious ground chicken spring rolls with a creamy peanut lime sauce are the perfect high protein, high fiber snack or appetizer. So I've got my ground chicken in my skillet with a little bit of avocado oil. I'm just going to break it up and let it brown. And because chicken can be dry, I put a pretty generous amount of avocado oil in, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. And while the chicken's browning, I'm going to grate in a couple of cloves of garlic. And you know I usually go extra heavy on the garlic, so I'm doing about 3 hefty cloves. And I'm going to eat the little ends. They're so good for you. And grate in a couple of teaspoons of fresh ginger. Mix the ginger and garlic in with the chicken, and it's almost done. Add the juice of half a lime, about a tablespoon. A couple of teaspoons of coconut aminos. You can also use soy sauce. And a sprinkle of crushed red chilies. Pinch of salt and pepper. The ground chicken filling is ready. Now we can build our rolls. We'll let the chicken rest for a few minutes and let the flavors develop and make the peanut lime sauce. Starting with 2 tablespoons of no sugar added peanut butter. The juice of the rest of my lime, which works out so nicely. About a teaspoon of coconut aminos. You can also use soy sauce. A half teaspoon of sweetener and some sriracha to taste. You can leave this out if you don't like spicy. I'm adding about a half a teaspoon. And after you mix it together, if the sauce is too thick, you can add a little bit of warm water in about half teaspoon increments until you get it to the right consistency for dipping sauce. It's so smooth and creamy. Perfect. Now we're going to assemble our ground chicken spring rolls. I got these cute little rice wrappers. You can use the regular size. I'm going to dunk these in a little bit of warm water just to get them a little bit pliable. Put them down on my surface, and I put a little bit of avocado oil so it doesn't stick. And you can add whatever fillings you like. I'm going to add a little bit of cabbage, a spoonful of the ground chicken, some red bell peppers, some slivered green onion, piece of fresh basil. Again, you can do whatever you want. And a sprinkle of crushed peanuts. Now we're going to fold this up like a little burrito and roll. And you have these perfect little ground chicken flavor packets. And what I love about these is that I can meal prep the chicken mixture and it'll stay good in the fridge for 3 or 4 days. So I can whip these up whenever I want them. They're the perfect snack. So easy to put together if you have guests over, and always a crowd pleaser. And you can eat them fresh like this, or you can sear them in the pan to get a little bit of crisp on them. And on warm summer days, I just like to eat them fresh without searing them. And there you have delicious high protein, high fiber chicken spring rolls that are ready in less than 20 minutes with this delicious peanut lime dipping sauce. Great appetizers, delicious snacks. Crunchy, satisfying, and so loaded with flavor.